Something amazing just happened. I really wanted to get the video for March 18th's data readings out the door before I left work yesterday, and so we had cloud cover throughout the day, and it was really a challenge to kind of rush over and grab a point right as the sun poked through. And I was just talking about how it's hard to tell. It's hard to, sometimes it looks like you have a straight line if you don't connect enough data points from the early morning to the late evening. If you only do like half a day, then the lines, I was trying to say the line could potentially look straight, and it was looking like the clouds were going to set in for the day and I wasn't going to get any more points, and so I had to just kind of look really closely, and it looked really close, and I was like, man, because I'm very open-minded, but my gut is telling me the equinox is going to end up happening. I don't think the equinox is going to happen tomorrow. I could be wrong, but the data points that I collected at the end of the day yesterday in the first video, part 4, so there's going to be a part 4A, well, maybe there's going to be a part 4B, and that's this video, but there was a part 4A, or just part 4, and it was looking like the data points were so close to the line, I had to blow it up and look at it, and I was talking about my pencil lead thickness. I was like, oh great, here we go again. Pencil lead thickness, this is no good. This isn't going to inspire me or anyone else with confidence. And so anyway, I just went with it, and I made the video just to get it out as food for thought. I figured Juan, Carlos, or someone else might get better data points today to prove that the equinox hadn't happened yet today. But I mentioned in that video I was going to try and grab one more point if the sun came back out, and it just wasn't looking like the sun was going to come out. So I was making the video on my computer, and my computer is like old, and it's on its last leg, and it's doing weird things these days. It like picture blinks off and goes black and then comes back, and I don't know, it's so when I'm making videos lately, I get to like 99% of the video done, and then the thing crashes and I have to do it all over again, and it's kind of frustrating. And that happened for this video, for the first part of part 4A that I put out on the 18th, evening of the 18th, and so it was a test, I'm sure. I almost wanted to cry because it was just, I don't know, life's busy, and I gotta get home and help out my wife and kids on the homestead and be a dad and husband and stuff, and so I don't have time to waste. And the thing crashed right at 99%, right after I told my wife I'd be home in 5 minutes. So it's like, oh great, what do I do? So I almost went into like just depression right there, and I was just praying. I'm like, Father, there better be a reason for this. Like, there's got to be a reason for this. I can't believe this happened. And then I said, well, maybe it happened so that I'll be here the extra 5 minutes or the extra 10 minutes or whatever, and the sun will come back out and I'll get another point to clarify, because it just looked way too close today. And it really didn't look like the sun would come out, but as I was kind of circling the airport the second time on uploading the video, I got it through and was uploading it, I noticed the sun popped out, and I ran over and I was able to get another mark, and I looked at it, and it clearly shows us that the points in the middle are off the line this time. And so that's a perfect demonstration of what I was trying to say in the other video. Like, if you only collect half a day of points, or points kind of, the real trick is you need to try and get points in the early morning, and as late in the early as you can and as late as you can, and one at around noon, solar noon, or midday or something. Because if you do that, you'll get the most pronounced arc. Otherwise, if you collect not enough points, you might think it was a straight line. And like, I was looking at it, and it was very, very close to a straight line. But now looking at this data that I was able to snap a couple pictures of and grab the extra data point, it does look like we're not quite there yet. So I mean, that's my tip. I really hope people, you know, they're going to be doing the different methods. We'll see what people come up with. Anyone doing the straight line method, please make sure you get points and as early as you can and as late as you can. It just depends on how, you know, when the sun pops over the horizon for you. And for me, I think it was somewhere around 9:30, and then I got my last point at 4:30, and that gave me quite a nice arc. If you're able to go earlier or later than that, it'll be all the better. So yeah, here we go again. I'll be collecting data today. You know, I'm recording this on my way home on the 18th, and I'm going to post it in the morning. I left a comment in the description below that video explaining what happened, but I think that was kind of miraculous. I feel like that was a miracle, but I'm really happy about that, just because the more data points, the better. Like, I just didn't want to make it look so close to people. I don't think it's that close. I think we're going to see some arcing occurring, and it's going to be distinct. So we'll see. I'm going to try and collect data points early in the morning and late in the evening tomorrow, and we'll see what happens. Shalom, and may Yah bless as you continue to seek out this truth in love with a pure heart.
And another thing I'd like to say is that equal day and equal night, and it's specific in Enoch chapter 72, that the day after equal day and equal night is the first of Aviv. The day after the equal day and equal night of the 31st day of the 6th month is the first day of the 7th month. So read Enoch really close before you get a little messed up.